hear me and rejoice. E3 is still alive. What is up, people? HMK here once again, and I'm here to share the good news that E3 apparently is going to be moving forward with their digital-only show this summer. There was a lot of rumors and quote-unquote leaks that apparently E3 was going to be done with this year. They've already confirmed that this year the show is going to be all digital, but there are a lot of whispers saying that thanks to a lot of companies possibly pulling out of E3, that E3 is going to topple on itself. But it looks like, according to certain insiders, that the ESRB has sent off emails to various companies about E3 in order to rate their trailers accordingly. You know, ETM, AO, I don't know. So it's nice to see that the hypest gaming time of the year is going to be front and center once again, if, you know, Summer's Game Fest is not going to have some really cool reveals of their own. In any case, you know me, your boy HMK, when it comes to this channel and what I like the most when it comes to gaming, it's Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Nintendo, and Square Enix. And these companies and games usually have something big to show when they have something big to show at the E3 event. But this year is going to be very special because there are two specific games and some outlining possible titles that could have some reveals or more information about these games. And you guys already know, Breath of the Wild 2. If E3 is happening, Nintendo is probably going to be there and finally show us some more information about the game, possibly story, give us a title, more gameplay, and a release date. Now, of course, when it comes to Nintendo's own E3 show, we're probably going to see things like Splatoon 3, which is set for summer, along with Bayonetta 3 and Xenoblade 3. Yo, we're getting a lot of 3 games this year from Nintendo, huh? But Breath of the Wild 2, I feel, needs to be front and center this time around when it comes to what they have to show for the game. Now, there's also the idea floating around that Breath of the Wild 2 might get delayed, and that would be a good time to show it off because, I mean, Pokemon is coming out late 2022, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming out in September, so when is this game going to truly come out if it's going to still be in line for 2022? And as the years gone by, it is very apparent that apparently for Breath of the Wild 2, that it will only show up at E3. Now, if Breath of the Wild 2 doesn't show up at E3 at all this year, then we got a problem. But I want to be confident. I want to be. Now, for the other side of unreality, the possibility has constantly been in my feed when it comes to the idea of Kingdom Hearts 4 being at E3. Now, a lot of people has been saying not to get their hopes up when it comes to a Kingdom Hearts game, a next big Kingdom Hearts game, or number title, but I mean, it's high time. It's been 3 years since Kingdom Hearts 3, and if you actually look at the development cycles of the previous Kingdom Hearts games, then we're in line for another reveal or announcement, especially since we're going to have the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary event in April. So I honestly believe that a good strategy that Square Enix can utilize when promoting the next Kingdom Hearts game, whether it be 4, Vamrex, or another bridge title, is have this game revealed and talked about during the 20th anniversary event, which is happening April 10th in Japan, to get us the identity of the next Kingdom Hearts game, and then talk about it more at E3 2 months later, and continue to talk about it at events like Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show, Jump Festa into release. Because man, oh man, E3 is definitely no stranger to Kingdom Hearts. Other titles that Square Enix could possibly have at the show is, of course, Final Fantasy 16, and please, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Lately, they've been doing a lot of titles when it comes to older series and newer series, so I feel that Square Enix having their own show this time around at E3, you know, kind of like how Nintendo and Xbox have their own conferences, I feel Square Enix has a lot of titles that a lot of people are really looking forward to this year in order to have their own show. Oh, just thinking about it, it's going to be good, it's going to be grand. I have a really good feeling about E3 this year. As we march closer to the event and going past the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary event, of course, we're going to have more and more prediction videos going into the hypest time of the year when it comes to gaming. And I do believe that Breath of the Wild 2, Kingdom Hearts 4, or at the very least, the next Kingdom Hearts game is going to be at that show, and it's going to be a hype time for everyone. And for those who watch this channel, you already know. So let me know what you guys think about E3 this year, and if Breath of the Wild 2 and Kingdom Hearts is going to be there front and center. Leave your thoughts and comments and theories in the comment section below, and be sure to like, share, and most importantly subscribe to HMK to keep posted on all the goodness going into E3 2022. And big thanks to my Patreon supporters for helping making this video happen. If you want to find out how you can support HMK for just $1 a month, check it out in the description box below. Alright guys, until the next video, this has been HMK, and I hope you're hyped because I am. So I'll check you guys later.